Creating wealth is the simplest thing to do. You can do it. Your mind has to be possessed by God to release, to help you see things that you couldn't see before. Am I speaking to you? Following that definition, it says, well, creation is to bring a thing which has not been made or invented, especially something artistic talent. So that means you are an inventor. I gave an example the last time I came here of how a nurse was given a dream. How many people can remember it? And she wrote that dream down, and it became the most new technology for pharmaceutical advancement. And the first payment of check was over $15 million that it happened in your America, that it was given to the person. So some of you have been praying useless prayers. You need to turn it around to creative prayers, to ideas, to principles that is going to release you into the world of business. Amen. I said this quotation in my note. This is the time for dreamers to arise. I said this is the time for dreamers to arise. Are you one? If your dream does not scare you, then it's not big enough. You must be afraid of your dream. And that is when you need God. Hallelujah. Every time I talk to CEOs, they always say money is not their motivation. That if you take away all the money, they will create it again. Trump, you may not like him, but I like him for something. He failed 3 times, lost all his money in one generation, and made it back 3 times as a billionaire.
That's right.
Am I talking to you?
Yeah.
How many billionaires do we have in the house? Don't stay with where you have failed. Let the failure lift you up to your future of successes. See failure as a school, a training ground. I've done many businesses. A number of them has failed. A number of them have succeeded. But every time I talk to CEOs and leaders of the industry, I see that the common trend is that they are not afraid of failure. Failure is not an issue. If you are afraid of failure, you will never venture. See failure as opportunity. What do I mean? Failure is an opportunity that you are about to get right. Failure are things that has not worked so that you can discover what has to work. Did you get it? Robert Kiyosaki said this. Rich dad, poor dad. He said money is not the goal. Money has no value. The value comes from the dream money helps achieve. So before you start business or before you go investing, what is your dream? Every time, those days growing up, we used to say, any little industry where there's money, everybody will rush into it. There's money there, there's money there. Let me tell you, there's money everywhere.
That's right.
But you need to have a dream. What is it that you want to build? This person said it. Brian Tracy said, today the greatest single source of wealth is between your ears. What are you hearing? What are you hearing? What are you talking to yourself? Start speaking the right thing to yourself. That you are a creator, that you are an inventor, you are the leaders of men, and you are able to produce. Start saying things like that to yourself. Now, let me go into the practical aspect. of doing business in UK. Now, when you want to do business in UK, there's one aspect that you may not be at an advantage: an exchange rate fluctuation. When I was looking at the definition of SME that First Bank of Nigeria wrote, they said small and medium-sized enterprise as defined by the Central Bank of Nigeria are economically independent companies with about 11 to 300 employees and an annual debit turnover of between 5 million and 500 million. Now immediately I calculate the exchange rate. When I calculated the exchange rate based on 500 to 1, 5 million, the minimum, will be 9,884 pounds. Listen to this. That money and amount will not do much in UK. But what can do much in UK? Last year, I spoke something. I didn't know that Bishop has been thinking along those lines. But you know, God normally confirms prophecy to you because He must have been talking to you. And I said, the Lord said, there needs to be an establishment of Salem Economic Community in this place, where your capital is about 9,000. Salem Economic Community.